Okay, I think we are live here. Let's check out the audio. All right, let's check the audio here. I just went live without audio like 2 minutes ago. Let's check it out. Oh, wait. Man, this stuff. I think we got it. Yeah, I think we got it. Okay, I think we are live here. All right, here we go. So it's 11:24 right now, p.m. And I'm just trying to get a backup on here on the camera. Trying to do it a little bit more consistently. So what I thought we'd do is kind of just go through some cryptos here. They're all beat to shit. All the small crap is beat to shit. So we'll just kind of go through it really quick. I'm about to head to bed. Got to wake up at like 4:30 tomorrow. Trying to just get up on the camera more consistently. I tell you what, guys. If you guys actually recorded yourself, you guys would have permanent diarrhea, watching yourself the first time on a live stream. So I just find it, to be a good skill to have, being able to talk on a camera and all that. And just the more you do it, the better you'll get. I looked at my first live stream from months ago. It's like, holy shit. All right, here we go. Let's switch. You know what? Let's see if we have any comments on some of these. So I actually figured out how to blast off this live stream to all these websites at once. So we'll just see what happens. I have a few websites that get a few viewers every once in a while. The one I'm looking at, sometimes I get comments on, so I'll keep that one up. So let's switch screens here and dive into the charts. All right, here we go. Oh, you know what? I did not switch the freaking format of the video to stack the two windows for Instagram and TikTok, but whatever. It's late. I just want to get on camera here. Let's get to it. All right, let's stack these up by daily gainers here. Bera. I have no idea what the hell. Now, keep in mind, we're just going to be doing crypto here. I really haven't been doing too many stocks lately. It's just kind of been, so let's just check out the stock market just real quick, just so I can show you guys what I'm talking about here. It's just been kind of, sideways. In terms of a trading market, it's not, ideal. However, you know what? I actually will point out one thing on here. My preferences are a little fudged. All right, so I'm going to just point out one thing on here, and that would be, we're looking at SPY, which is S&P 500, and just doing a quick draw here. So it does look like it's breaking out here, so I will probably pay just a little bit more attention to this, going forward here in the next few days. But S&P 500, that would be a 1.7% gain, which is if you're dealing with a lot of money, you can trade and make some decent money off of that. But with small amounts of money and 1%, you know what? Let's just see how much that would be. Let's just say you have $10,000 and you make, let's say you make 2%. That's 200 bucks. And this will probably take about like a month, 2 months to get there. Maybe less, I don't know, but 200 bucks off of, 10,000. Now, this is trading, this is not investing, because with investing, you get that long-term compound effect, but with trading, totally different story. It's almost like baseball and cricket. Am I like, okay, yeah, it's like baseball and cricket. They look the same, but totally different. Like, I have no idea, about any of the rules of cricket. All right. Let's go back to those shit coins. The shit coins. Bera. New shit coin, Bera. Looks pretty good. I have no idea what this is. Any comments? Oh, we got one comment. You know what? The screen is like too far away to see it though. Oh, Matthew, what's up, man? How you been? All right, Bera. A piece of crap. That looks pretty good, actually. Let's just pull it up in man, it's a little late, but no excuses, guys. No excuses. Let's pull it up in CoinMarketCap, see what this is. Because you know what? These things that, have hype behind them, I automatically, like, I have an eye for them right away. However, it's just like I don't get around to actually, like, looking at what they are. So we'll do that right now. Bera chain. Okay, 500 million coin supply. Right now it's got 100 million coin circulation, which makes it a market cap of $790 million, which is really low. And it's ranked 85. So I don't know if this thing has any legs to it or any backing by institutional players. Hint, hint. This has a lot of room to run, and if not, it is a layer 1, which is interesting. Can you guys see this or not? Yes, you can. All right, layer 1. Not too much else there. It's on Coinbase, which is interesting. Check out the website real quick. Real quick. The hell is this? Looks like a meme crap thing. Yeah, this does not look, too sophisticated for me. I'm a sophisticated guy here. Isn't that from something? All right, next. This is another new one. IP. And you know what? This just got listed the 14th, which was Friday. The thing is, like, I catch these things like right when they drop, but I just don't get around to seeing exactly what the hell they are right away. So we'll check this guy out. Story. Interesting. So right around the same ranking. Man, this freaking wrist. Whew. So right around the same ranking of. Let's check audio real quick. Let's check out the audio. All right, I think we got it. Let's check that. Yeah. All right, it's on Coinbase as well. So let's check the tags. Another layer 1, AI. That doesn't really mean too much. Made in America. That's actually an interesting thing here, because Trump said that cryptos that are made in America could potentially be tax-free. So we're going to keep this one in mind and do like a further investigation later on to this one, just for that tax-free element. Because if that actually does pass, that would just like rocket all these made in America cryptos. And this one actually looks pretty good off the chart. Pretty strong stuff. Oh, by the way, this stuff like down here, guys, like MACD, total crap. I mean, I look at it just because everyone else looks at it, but it's a lagging indicator. It is not a leading indicator. So it's like, you know, driving, looking out of your rear view mirror. It's not too helpful. However, you know, when everyone else looks at it, you know, I will glance at it once in a while. So IP, that one actually is interesting, and I'll flag that one for further consideration. All right. Tau. So when you zoom in on a chart, it looks pretty strong here, right? However, you gotta zoom back out. Not too good, right? So, you know, everyone can get caught up in the moment on a 30-minute chart. And if you're trading, that's good, but, oh man, I need a shave. All right. Yeah, I got a big day tomorrow. So everyone can get caught up like in like a smaller time frame. However, you got to zoom out and really get the big picture of this stuff. Jupiter. Now we're on the daily chart. Weak as shit. H bar. Look at that rocket. You know what? So H bar is a made in America crypto. So like when Trump got elected on November 4th or whatever it was, you know, it just blasted. So, you know, due to that potential tax-free stuff. So that's something that we're definitely going to, you know, keep in mind, looking at these these made in America tax-free coins. Guys, who wants to see my shoes? Check them out. Check them out. What do you think? KD4s. You know what? I actually have a few KD4s right here. What do you think of these guys? Pretty cool, right? All right. H bar. You missed it. Crap. 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 Interesting. So the reason why hype is, you know what? I'm going to start standing on these like videos because this whole thing is to like eventually transition over to, you know, giving live presentations in public. That's why I'm doing this. So yeah, so like I'll start standing, you know, for the time being, and maybe, you know, a little bit more going forward. And I'll just, you know, kind of use my shirt as like a mouse pad. So the reason why hype is interesting is because it has a lot of institutional backing. Now keep in mind, I said hint, hint earlier. Those are the coins that usually, you know, do best is the ones that have the big money, big players behind them. So hype is one of those coins. So we'll, you know, I actually have some hype, but, you know, nothing to really talk about. Just, you know, a couple $1,000 of it, but, you know, you know, we'll just kind of see what happens here. You know what? We'll go to a 90-minute chart just to see what it's doing. Yeah, just kind of range bound. Nothing too interesting. Okay, next. Woo! I mean, look at this crap. Wow. AR, Arbitrum token. Now, Arbitrum actually is a good layer 2 for Ethereum. However, the token has no, you know, use case. It has no, you know, no one knows what to do with the token, and, you know, the price reflects that. Now, if you go to DeFiLlama.com, which is actually an interesting site, you'll see that Arbitrum is, so it goes like Ethereum with 58 billion total value locked, Solana, you know, 8.4 billion blah, 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 blah. Oh, well, you know what? Look at that, Barrett chain. So that's the reason why, we got to really look at Barrett chain and IP story coin, going forward, and, probably quicker than, we want to. So Barrett chain and IP are the two we're definitely going to check out. Arbitrum. So if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Arbitrum is the 8th largest chain in terms of total value locked at 2.9 billion. So I mean it is a heavy hitter layer 2, but the actual token is dog crap because it doesn't have any use case. ENA, garbage. I mean, all this crap is just absolute garbage. Now, let me just kind of, take you over to Bitcoin real quick, because Bitcoin is actually strong, really strong. I mean, there's Bitcoin. Almost no pullback whatsoever. Okay? Now, totally different story than all this other dog crap. You know what? I'm going to give you a little tidbit insider information, by the way. And, this kind of comes with just years of looking at this stuff. These alts all kind of like pump at once and like real fast. So, you'll kind of get jealous of like Bitcoin, having, modest and consistent gains. And, your coin will be just doing this. However, in 2 days, later down the road on a Sunday at 3 a.m., it could do this. Boom! In like 2 days. It could just do that for like a whole year while Bitcoin kind of just, trickles up. And then right at the end, it just bams and just beats everything. So that's the thing to note with these pieces of garbage. They move very quickly and randomly, and what do I want to say? They will annoy you basically while Bitcoin and all the other top cryptos like Solana are kind of making their modest gains. These guys will just sit in a cellar and then, do their whole move in like 2 days. All right, VET. I don't care about VET. ICP crap. Crap. I'm just garbage. This actually, is interesting, but all these alts are just absolute dog crap. I mean, there's nothing to look at here. However, I always kind of, inverse like my thinking. Could that mean, these are bargains right now? So I always kind of, whatever I think, I always think, what is the opposite of that mentality? And it's just, as I mentioned before, these things will move, but they will annoy you to death. It's almost like death by like 1,000 paper cuts with these things. You'll kind of, and another thing is when they start moving, newer traders, newer investors, they're gonna, this is like a pitfall. Newer people in this, when these things start moving, they really don't all move at the same time. So, it's almost like fireworks. And, a pitfall for someone new would be they're trying to play whack-a-mole with it. They see one thing, pump, and they'll sell the thing that hasn't moved and try to get on that, and that move is already done, and the thing that they sold starts moving. So, they'll start playing whack-a-mole. So that's really why I don't put a whole lot of money into these smaller end things. I'll just tell you, the majority of my money in terms of like long-term crypto investments is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and then Sui. That's actually a new larger position I established end of 2023, which, you know, people say, and actually I was probably one of the first people that said it, would be Solana's potential competitor. So like when I was buying it heavily, if you typed in Sui Solana killer, that was not on the internet, but like that's just something that I kind of was kind of first to, I don't know, first to kind of think of, even though I didn't put it on the internet. But now that's kind of like a common thing, a common thing people say. Aave is actually a good project. I actually have a lot of Ethereum locked up on Aave right now. I don't want to check it, but I'll check later. ADA, that's another made in America coin. As you see, the Trump election, just absolute rocket. Look at this, guys. Absolute rocket. Nice. Next. Crap. BCH. Jesus. Another one, XLM, another. So when you're seeing this pattern right after the election, that's called Made in America cryptos. They all did that. Another one, I think, I'm pretty sure. Crap. So this is just like this is like a Bitcoin pair. Sui. So like I have like a large position in Sui. So I just track, you know, the pairs of Sui Bitcoin, Sui dominance, Sui to Ethereum, Sui to Solana. So, you know, if you bought Sui in August of last year, you would have made, 600% more than holding Ethereum. That's what this pairing is. We're almost through the list already. We could do some more, but uh-oh. Let's just check real quick what that is. Uh-oh, some viewers here, I think. Yeah, what's up, Pat? Big Pat, what's up? All right. Solana Bitcoin, not too good. Now here's an interesting thing here. Solana Bitcoin. This one did look like it was going to set up for a breakout to the upside. See that, guys? You see that? What am I looking at? 3 waves of consolidation. Usually does that. But that did this. Wah, wah. Which it can do. And it will do. Quite a bit. How do we know it's going to do that? I'm going to put you up on some game here. I'm going to put you guys up on a little game so you can make some money sitting around doing nothing. How do we know it's going to go to the downside or the upside? If it went to the upside, you know what? This had a fake out. So if it was going to go up, if it was going to go up, it would break the top of the 3rd wave and go up, which this actually did and had a fake out. That's why you have to look at larger time frames and make sure when it breaks out, it stays broken out. Get it? Like if it just kind of like wicks over like a line and like comes back, that's no good. You know, just like this. But oh yeah, and if it goes down, guess what? It'll go below the bottom of the 3rd wave. Down. Bleh. Sol, Ethereum. You know what? That's an interesting one. So, if you look back at, I don't know if you guys can see. You cannot see. Yeah, here we go. This is actually 2021. Solana Ethereum pairing, you know, made a high of, you know, 0.058, smash down, boom, cup and handle chart. What's a cup and handle chart? This is the cup, this is the handle. So you know what, you know, this is actually quite interesting. So what you do is you take the you draw a line from the top of the cup to the bottom of the cup, and when it breaks out like so, you stick it on top of the cup, and theoretically that would be the target. So from here you could potentially make 73% more on Solana than you would on Ethereum. I mean, Ethereum is just it's just horrible. Ethereum has just had a horrible cycle here, a horrible bull cycle. It is pathetic, quite actually. So check this out, guys. Check this out. Check it out. So when it broke out, it came back to test that area and then come back up. And it's just kind of, you know, who knows what's going on right now. However, you know, if I had to put some money on it, which I do because I have way more Solana in terms of dollar amount than Ethereum, if you look, you know, in the longer run, not today, not tomorrow, in the longer run, Solana should be up here eventually, based off the chart. I don't know if it will or not. I don't really, you know, trade. I don't really trade or invest based off of, you know, if I have X amount of Bitcoin, I move it over to Solana and then over to, you know, shitcoin 4021. when I establish like large positions, it's from dollars. So like I'm not trading back and forth, you know, crypto to crypto. It's from dollars to crypto. So I'm not really super concerned with the crypto versus crypto performance. All right, here we go, some big coins. AVAX, which is avalanche. That looks like an avalanche, guys. Do you see it? Look at that. Here's a mountain, another mountain. Way down. Dogecoin. That's actually kind of strong. What's over here? What's this? Anyone know what that is? What is that? Shoot. I'm trying to not like sit in a freaking desk chair like when I'm doing this, but it's a little annoying typing and doing all this. What is that? Boom. Goodbye. That's called a descending wedge. You could put a splitter right in the middle of that. See that? Oop. I don't know if this is gonna be a super good example, but ideally, when you put a splitter in there, it should kind of do something like this. Boom, break through, come back up, you know, kind of, you know, bounce off that splitter a little bit more than, you know, than this example, but just something to keep in mind. BNB, that's actually strong. But you can't buy BNB. Uh-oh, we're low on something. All right, I'm going to try to make this. Well, let's check a comment here. It's not a comment, it's a text. All right, Nightman. I will, you know, help you out here with this stuff. XRP. That's actually pretty strong. Tron, strong. So you know what we're seeing here is these top end. I still call everything shit coins. The only coins I don't call shit coins is Bitcoin, Ethereum, which it actually is starting to act like a shit coin, but it's not. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and technically I still consider like Sui a shit coin. However, you know, it has that, you know, future, it has that future potential to kind of move into that upper echelon, in my opinion, which is the only opinion that counts around here. Okay? Say, absolute crap. However, say, I just want to point out something with say, in case anyone has a couple of extra bucks burning a hole in their pocket. Say, number one, Donald Trump just bought say today in his crypto fund today. And if you go to, you know, CoinMarketCap, say, this thing was hovering around, you know, rank 40 for like a year plus, and it's all the way up to 72. However, if you go to the tags, what do you notice? Made in America. Oh, and here's the big one, guys. Coinbase Ventures portfolio. What does that mean? It means big money is behind it. It means they have a lot of backing by a lot of people to get into the Coinbase Ventures portfolio. So, I mean, just looking at this chart, in early 2024, it was all the way up over $1. And I had quite a bit of it over $1. Thankfully, I was trading it. Let's see if I hit target or not. I forgot. I think I had a good trade on it, and then another one that just kind of wiped me back out. No, that's no good, but you know, that would have failed. Why would that fail? Because that would have failed. That would have failed because it broke the bottom of the third wave. No good. So that these setups are not, guarantees. They are meant to stack your odds, not to guarantee profits. And you know what? I can get like super intricate into it, but the midnight oil is burning here, and it's time to hit the bed pretty soon. Okay. So say is another one. So Barachain, IP, say, those are the ones we're going to be looking at. Aptos, that's another one we want to look at. Why? Why do we want to look at Aptos? You know what, am I like on these websites or not? Let's see. Hello? Websites. Hello? Let's see. Anyone home? Yeah. Hello? Okay, good. Hello? Okay, so Aptos, that's another one we want to look at. Absolute, murder fest here. Why do we want to look at Aptos? Because when Facebook, and here's another one of that potential cup and handle, formation, which, I was looking at as a possibility. It got rejected from, the previous high there. So I was looking for something like that, and it went something like that. That was all the way at $18. It's at like $6, $7 today. You know what? And I was looking at it yesterday. It was like at under $6. So Aptos is, I think it's a good buy here. Why? You know what? I'm trying to not only get on camera and talk to a camera and think on my feet. I'm also trying to not only articulate myself and be able to talk. I'm also looking to make you guys some money here. Oh, let's see if there's anyone watching on Facebook, because you know what? I've been doing quite a lot of Facebook or a lot of streams, and I couldn't get my Facebook connected. Not that it matters, but I figured it out. So I'm on Facebook now with these live streams. So I just like push one button and it just like blasts off to like all the websites here. Aptos. So when Facebook, yeah, let me get up on my feet. Let me do like a presentation. So when Facebook, had their cryptocurrency project and canceled it, that project split into two new cryptos, basically. One being Aptos, the other being Sui. And if you look at Aptos, absolute disaster here. But, as you'll notice, go to DeFiLlama.com. Good website here. Here's like all the layer 1 chains with like the top total value locked, top ranking. You'll see Aptos. I'm not going to count it out, but it's up there, maybe top 10. And look at that chart of total value locked. It's on the up. It's on the it's on the upswing. It's over $1 billion actually, which if you remember, Arbitrum's at like 2.8, and Arbitrum is a super heavy hitter when it comes to a layer 2, and Aptos is pretty much nothing. And I actually have quite a bit of Aptos, and it's just like there's no use case with it yet, but it still has over $1 billion. I mean, there's just a few good things going for it, including that cheap price. So that's something we could be looking, not me, but you guys could be looking at, because I actually already have quite not quite a bit, but just a couple tens of thousands of bucks, and I think I got it at like 11, 12 bucks, and it's not something I'm trading and just stashed away. So next, man, I need a swig here, swig of water. Here's my baby. This is like my big hit for like 2024. This is my big hit because I just loaded this mofo up, and all in these boxes here, these yellow boxes. Most of it was over, in this area. Big hits, real big sizing there. So like this is my baby for 2024. Obviously Bitcoin would be, the big dog, the big hit overall. But there's nothing to really say about this chart. Actually, it doesn't look horrible compared to the other ones, right? So, nothing to really talk about, nothing to really say about it. Solana, I don't know what the hell happened to Solana here in these last few days, but, someone just like texted me, yo, JP, what's up, man? He texted me yesterday saying something like about, we're going to get to Ethereum next. He said something about, I don't know what it was, I just kind of, glanced at it, and he said, this caused a spill in Solana, and, it just kind of fell off a cliff because Solana actually does hang tough. It does hang tough, but, oopsie. Anyone remember what this was? Anyone know what this was? Anyone remember? What is this? That was the Trump coin launch, because he launched his Trump coin on Solana, on the Solana network, and that caused the price to just rocket, the price to spike. And we're going to get to Trump coin too. We'll probably end on Trump coin because I did a video on it saying that it was not a good buy at, I think the video was at, it was at like 28 bucks or 35 bucks or something. And, I correctly called its weak price behavior and said, it's not a buy right now, it's not a trade right now, and it just got cut in half since then. So, not that I'm saying Trump coin is bad or anything. It's just in terms of that price action at that particular time, it was no good. So Solana, it's a tough SOB, but oops, man. Is it midnight yet? It's midnight. I should really hit the hay. Do I have like any viewers? Maybe. I'm just gonna finish it, guys. I don't give a damn. We're going till it's over. There ain't no quitting. Okay, like what am I looking at here? So yeah, it dipped all the way. Son of a bee. Okay, it dipped all the way. Man, this is a little bit not too comfortable trying to stand up and like type and blah blah blah. So I actually want to look at it just, you know, for myself actually. It actually wicked below this wick. You know what? Let's actually look at, I actually do want to look at this a little bit more closely for myself. Not just for my lovely Facebook audience. So yeah, that's the bottom of that wick right there. And so yeah, that's sliced well below it. However, you know what? I'm looking at it, and the candle did, or is currently catching itself above that previous wick. So I mean, not only did it catch itself and close over that previous wick, this is a 2-day chart. It's currently means this candle, it's currently holding over that previous low end of that wick. So this could be a turnaround point here for the Solana folks. You know what? I did put on a leverage trade on it too. A few hours ago, I want to say, like right when I kind of got home here. Let's see what that leverage fucker's up to. It's not something that I'm trading from like an hour-to-hour basis, but and it's super low leverage. I think I would get liquidated somewhere like in here. Somewhere in there I would get liquidated. So it's currently flat, down 1 percentage point. Okay, so this could be a turnaround there for Solana, the Solana hype beasts, the Solana boys. All right, here's our pal Ethereum. Woo! We got to go to a weekly chart on this guy. Because, why am I going to that weekly chart? Because I'm going to actually clear this up a little bit. Because, check this out, guys. This is important. Just because something, you know, isn't too good doesn't mean that it's going to stay like that. And I really have like a spidey sense that Ethereum is going to be like the perfect like example of that. Even though it's been horrible, I mean, if you look at it, you know, the all-time high was back in 2021 at 4,700. It's all the way down at 2,700. What is that? 3 years later or whatever, when everything is just, you know, blasted up way higher since then. And this thing is still down big. Just because it's been bad does not mean it's going to stay bad. And I've seen that like so many times with everything in life too. It's not just these, you know, stocks and all that. So that's why I'm really watching, you know, this setup for that like underdog, that underdog vibe of Ethereum, because Ethereum is the big dude. It just hasn't been performing. Ethereum is the big mofo. It's just, you know, in terms of, you know, Tom, Dick, and Harry making money off of it, that hasn't been the case. But it's still the best in terms of a smart contract chain. It's still the best by far. It's not even close. Well, Solana is close, but you know, Ethereum is still the top dog of that. So, just because something has been bad doesn't mean it's going to stay like that. And you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Check this out. Check this out. Read all about it. Wait, let's clear the chart. Because you know what? I've been really kind of, thinking about this. Even like, I don't want to say in my sleep, but definitely in the shower. For that, it's going to catch everyone by surprise. So here we go. The big wave 1, dude. Now remember when I said that's the wave 2? And, I was looking for actually that to be like the wave 3. And, it potentially break out like that. However, I did another video where, I pointed out that absolute, murderous downswing of leverage wipeout. You see right down there, that wick all the way down to 21.5, which, pretty much lined up with, the previous wick of, summer last year. What could happen, so like now, like, you know what, like my spidey sense is actually starting to tingle ever so slightly with this guy. Because what could happen is this. I'm going to tell you right now. Boom, that becomes an extended second stage of consolidation. Instead of just having one, downdraft, it has two, but it's really just kind of like the same thing. So these two things become the second stage of consolidation. And then what could happen from here is it pops back up, kind of, does that, that final third wave, Jesus, third wave of consolidation. And look what could happen here. Boom. Bam, goodbye. Everyone that doubted it is weeping now. And you know what? If it does that, that's why I'm keeping such a close eye on this, because it's going to catch everyone by surprise. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 69 Ethereum up on leverage. So I don't know, like how much is it, 69 Ethereum? Because I'm going to do 69 Ethereum. I actually don't care how much 69 Ethereum would cost. That's just what's going to happen here. 69 Ethereum at $4,000 would be so like just over like $250,000. Maybe I'll use like 69 of my mom's Ethereum just in case we get liquidated. She doesn't even know how much Ethereum she has anyway. Okay, maybe I'm just getting like a little silly here. 11. She thought she had 8 the last time we talked about it, so she wouldn't notice anyway. So yeah, so keep that in mind. That second wave could, like, you know what I'm talking about. Instead of just having one downdraft of the second, it's going to be, there's going to be 2, but really count as 1, and then tighten up there for a potential breakout. One way or the other. One way or the other. One way or the other. Most likely up, but one way or the other. Do not buy until it breaks over that fourth wave, guys. Or excuse me, the third wave, guys. If you're trading, and if you're trading with a method, with a methodology. So that's something to really look at. And then really have your ETH stacked up and know how to leverage trade when it does happen, which Big Cam will be biting at the bit to do. Bitcoin, there's nothing to say about Bitcoin. It's the GOAT. It's the GOAT if you got, $50 million and you just want to park it somewhere and not worry about it. Boom. Here's your answer. Nothing to even look at. We're not even going to look at that. Where is Trump coin? Man, I'm getting like stuff in my eyes here. Oh. I think it's bedtime, guys. Bedtime. Where's Trump coin? Here we go. I mean, that is just crap. Sorry to say it, Trump, but that is just some weak stuff right there. So here, I did that video back over here. And what did I say? Anyone remember? Any students out there? Any students out there making money sitting around doing nothing? Anyone? No? Or losing money? It's not just a one-way street here. Jesus Christ, you wouldn't believe some of the shit that I got myself into. But I always got myself out. At least to this date. What did I say? What did I say? Nice consolidation and a breakout. Goodbye. However, what do newbies do? They see a big spike, and they want to buy. They'll buy a little bit there. It goes up, and then they'll add more money in a new buy up here, and then oh, another big candle. I don't want to. Another big candle. Time to really empty the piggy bank up here. Oh my God, it's just a one-way street, and this is the easiest money of all time. And then they really hit it hard up there. So they invert pyramid lot size their position. And then what happens to them? Now, I'm not, making fun of them or, belittling them, because I did this a million times, like when I first started. What happens to people that do that? Good night. Merked. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to look at here with Trump coin. Let's just erase everything. There's nothing to look at. There's just nothing to look at. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you took a few pointers out of the stream. What did we want to look at for like a further investigation later on? Barracoin, IP. What was the other one?